AMC, if you haven't figured out how, when, or if you're going to kill Negan, if you do kill Negan and you want an unknown actor to do the honors, I volunteer. Now let's talk about last night's episode. I want to talk a little bit more about it. Clear up some discrepancies some people may have had about my reaction and what I did after I turned off the camera. After I turned off the camera, I continued to watch the episode. I just couldn't stomach that scene anymore, and that's why I turned off the camera. I saw it all. I almost lost it when Rick was about to cut off Carl's arm. That was really hard for me, and it was such a relief that he didn't make him do it. Now let's talk about the deaths. Okay. I can accept Glenn's death because it happened in the comic books. But it's just the way it was done. It was really like watching a very, very gory film that would have been, I mean, come on now, we really haven't seen anything that gory since the beginning of the series. Not that gory with a human death, or at least a death of a human that we really cared about, put it that way. So that was really hard to deal with. The first death, loved how he says, "Suck my nuts." I loved it. I loved it. He went out like a true champ. He was killed, but he wasn't beaten, as certain people have said. That's the absolute truth. I just fucking loved it. But he wasn't a character that I cared that much about, even though I liked him and I knew he was a badass and had a good-looking girl, and until he decided to leave his good-looking girl and get with the cute black chick with the natural, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh, he got a Lara Croft. I was like, I got to respect his big ass mustache having ass. But he went out like a champ, and I could take that. I thought that after fucking Daryl, after Daryl jumped in, I thought that they were going to kill Daryl. I thought that he was going to get an arrow to the chest. I thought it would have been absolutely ballsy by AMC. They would have had balls the size of grapefruits for killing him at that point. Thought that would have been perfect, but they didn't. I think Daryl deserves to die for that. I think that he jumped in out of anger, whether you guys want to call it heroic or brave or chivalrous, whatever it was. If I was there, I would have been like, Daryl, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I would have fucking snapped if I was part of that group. I probably would have jumped out and punched Daryl in the fucking face for doing that shit. Negan probably be like, hell, we would ought to put you on our team. You know what I'm saying? That's what he probably would have said to me for knocking Daryl the fuck out for doing that. And I would have hit him before Glenn even ever got hit, It was just heart-wrenching when he said, I'll find you. That was heart-wrenching. And it didn't hit me how heart-wrenching and how emotional that was until I was talking to one of my friends later, and she doesn't watch it, and I was telling her, I was trying to, make her understand how important this was. And she's a huge Harry Potter fan. So I was like, imagine Ron getting his fucking head caved in, and then him saying to Hermione, I'll find you. That put it in perspective to her, because she's a huge Harry Potter fan. And that just telling her, like, choked me up. I was like, here's the thing. There's a bunch of corny motherfuckers out there that come to troll and be like, oh, you guys are pussies for being emotional and saying it's a TV show. Look, we all suspend disbelief when we're watching television and movies. That's the reason why we get excited and sad or angry or pumped or whatever emotion a movie, play, live action, no matter what it is, whatever it brings out of you is real, because we all suspend disbelief and we allow our brains to almost think that it's real, So for the trolls, you guys are cornballs anyway. Because if you're getting hyped, if television brings any type of emotion out of you, then you're the idiots. Because if we're idiots for letting it make us sad, then you're an idiot for letting it pump you up. Or, the only people that have a right to talk, if you want to put it that way, are people that are stoic and watch television like this. That's it. Because those are the people that it absolutely does not affect. So anyway, don't pay attention to them people because they're only trying to start fights in the comment section. There is a Maggie death scene out there, and I did see it last night. That was fucking disturbing. I mean, real disturbing. And I was wondering if they were gonna. Put it this way: killing Glenn, balls. Killing Daryl, even more balls. If you killed Maggie, that would have been the biggest balls in television history. And I'm not joking. You killing a pregnant woman, that would have been the biggest swerve in television history. You swerved the way you did it, okay? Because you thought Glenn was safe for a minute. But if you had killed Maggie, that would have been the biggest swerve. They might have taken a major financial hit because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys have a chance to check it out, it's out there. It's a blurry version. Whether it's real or not, it looks like it is real. I was like, oh my, and just the way she spit the blood out after he hit her, I was like, oh my God. And I was about to literally turn it off, but it stops anyway. It doesn't show the full kill. I wouldn't have been able to take that. I actually, and I'm really not like this, but I actually would have probably not watched the show anymore if they had killed Maggie. Like, seriously, like that pregnant woman, I'm like, television's gone too far anyway with the gore and the deaths and everything that's on it. Like, as an actor, there's certain things that I know that I won't do. You know what I mean? Like, I've already told you guys stuff like, specific roles I'm not going to play. Like, I can play a villain. There's certain ways if I'm a villain, there's certain ways I'm not going to kill people, I would be more of a comic booky type villain, and I'm not going to do certain things like the way Fisk killed that guy with that car door in Daredevil. I would never perform a scene like that. That's not me. I'm not going to do that. I would never be a rapist in a movie. There's just two examples. There's just certain things I won't do, and certain things I don't like when I watch television. And that was, to me, it was taking it way too far. I already know what happened in the comic books. I haven't read the comic books, but I know certain things. And for those of you, stop spoiling shit in the comment section too. You're just gonna get banned anyway. But if they had killed Maggie, it was just been. That was just. Try to think if there's anything else. I thought Rick was gonna lose his hand, but he didn't. But you finally saw Rick cowering like a child. He was broken. To see him cry like that and beg please and say he belongs to him, it was just one of the most emotionally wrenching things I've ever seen in my life. In a way, what they did was epic. It was a masterpiece. But in a way, it was just disgusting. It was sick. And, I don't know if it was right to make something like that. But I gotta tell you, it is the most fucked up I have ever been. Because we've had 7 years to fall in love with these characters. It was the most fucked up I've ever been since seeing Transformers the movie. When they slaughtered Ironhide, Ratchet, Prowl, and Brawn, and then killed Optimus Prime. It was, seriously, and I saw that when I was like in 4th grade. I was devastated, no pun intended, when I saw that. And it is the most fucked up I have ever been since seeing that. You know, so, I just, there's spoilers out there about Negan as far as the storyline goes. Here's the thing. You've swerved us in many other things, and the public wants him dead. And when you kill him, I offer my services in the series. I am absolutely not joking, and I will play that part to the T. Post all your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Let me know if I missed anything. Yeah. But, AMC, you motherfuckers. 1 million subscribers. Woo!